That's Maestro Ivan Fischer, one of the greatest conductors alive. Tonight's video is mostly about his concert, so I thought I would start with this. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So tonight I'm going to do something a little bit different. As you can tell, it's nighttime, and usually on this channel I take you out on scenic day trips and usually present you the POV style videos during the daytime, going across beautiful cities and so on. But tonight I try to bring you a different experience, and that would be driving across the Pest side of Budapest and driving right into the heart of Buda. And the destination, we have a special destination actually for tonight. It's going to be the Budapest Midnight Music Festival, and it's being hosted by and performed by Ivan Fischer. He's super talented, and I just wanted to bring you the experience of his concert. And it's a very famous orchestra here in this part of the world, and he is absolutely talented. So we will drive across the beautiful city of Budapest, and we will be driving through one of those beautiful iconic bridges of Budapest, which looks absolutely breathtakingly beautiful at night under those night skies and beautiful lights. So stay tuned for that. And so as you can tell, I've gotten ready. I'm really excited to bring you this experience. So let's grab the keys and let's drive. So I have my tickets here. I was wondering where I kept it. So that's where I'm going.
The expected drive time is 13 minutes. Please turn right in 200 meters. In 700 meters, bear right and then bear right.
Must be crazy tourists.
In 300 meters, bear right and then bear right.
In this place especially, there are a lot of tourists. That's why the speed limit is not the usual 50, it's rather 40.
Bear right and then bear right. Bear right and then immediately turn half right. Now turn half right and then turn left.
That right there is the Margaret Bridge, one of Budapest's most iconic. It connects Pest on one side and Buda on the other. Love these bridges in Budapest. There are in total 7 bridges, I believe, across the Danube River, and each of them, or at least 3 or 4 of them, are absolutely phenomenal. You don't get these beautiful bridges in Vienna. That's also on the banks of the river Danube.
Now
And slow
turn
as
left at the traffic
Bratislava,
light.
but it isn't. It isn't that beautiful. Trust me, I've lived in both the cities, in Vienna and in Budapest, and I've also been to Bratislava, but those cities don't have the beautiful bridges that Budapest has, and that's the best place in Hungary, or even like in the whole of Hungary, and they're really proud of this. That's the Hungarian Parliament. My windscreen is a little bit dirty, sorry for that, so you can't really get a proper view, but I hope that you are at least able to see it. And now I think you will be able to see it even better. Right in the middle there is even a turn-off to Margaret Island, a quiet green escape in the middle of the Danube. Crossing it at night always feels special. With reflections on the river and the Parliament glowing nearby, it's just one of those drives that you don't forget. Honestly, this city is so beautiful, even during nighttime.
In 600 meters, bear right. Hello, okay.
I don't know why with the new update, software update on
In
my
300 meters, bear
BMW,
right.
it starts showing me that do I want to park even when I'm more than a kilometer away, and that's a little bit annoying because as you can see, I'm still 1.1 kilometers away from the location.
Bear right. Please turn left in 200 meters. Now turn left.
So this is the inner city, so you'll see lots of speed limits.
Please leave the roundabout at the second exit.
Okay.
Now turn right.
I don't like it when people honk for no reason.
You will arrive at your destination in 200 meters on the right.
So I need to find some parking. Ah, that seems like a perfect parking spot. I'll park there. So I'm very close to the location of the concert now, and it's about time, just about 15 minutes left. I parked my car a little bit back there. I thought that there wouldn't have been parking spaces that are vacant. I thought that I wouldn't find any, but yeah, there are lots of parking spaces around. And I would have easily found it, so I could have brought it here. So I'm finally inside. The hall is just buzzing with people all around, and the orchestra is getting ready, as you can tell. Can't wait to see how this midnight concert unfolds. I'm so excited. Here's the first act of the night. Ivan Fischer uses the orchestra to recreate the chaos of city traffic. You can hear all the honking, the overlapping sounds, the constant buzz of a busy street.
Okay, so I suggest we start with the di-di-di, ba-ba-bam. Is that okay for you? So we start there. Basically, they live in this apartment. We don't know yet what they normally do. I put this away a little bit, then you have more room.
This is the main act of the orchestra. The orchestra tonight is telling a dark, dramatic story. There's a group of four, a woman and her three accomplices, and they encounter three very different men. Each encounter is unique, filled with tension, desire, and danger. The music will guide us through this tale, capturing the drama, passion, and ultimate resolution. Here she is, the mysterious dancer, captivating and graceful, drawing every eye as the story begins to unfold. Her movements are mesmerizing, commanding attention as she steps into the view with a magnetic presence that hints at the story behind her.
If you go to Amsterdam, you see a lot of these girls in the windows. Aha! Somebody is coming. Thank you. So very good, very nice. Thank you. Here is the next man. He has a beautiful soul. Azért meg kéne már módosítani. And she has more room if I come here. Plays a little bit, but she gets a little heated, I think. Szóval lehet, hogy a nőre magára hat valahogy ez a dolog. Lehet. Oké. There he is. There. He sings. the desire, endless desire. Beautiful.
Oh, hello there. So, I'm back home and I wanted to quickly share my thoughts after the concert, but unfortunately, my camera died on me. So, it died on the way back home. So, that's why I couldn't really record my impressions after the concert or the drive back home. But thankfully, I have the entire footage of the concert to share with you. And I just wanted to quickly share my impressions. So what did you guys think about the concert? Wasn't it really fascinating? I mean, I thought that it's kind of a folk tale from somewhere here in Europe, maybe somewhere from Eastern Europe. I did some digging up on the tale, but I couldn't really find out the original folklore, let's say. Maybe I should check out Ivan Fischer's official website and get some information out of it. But I would like to tell you about the story that unfolded before me at the concert. And although I shared the entire footage with you, there might be some things which are still not clear to you. There were so many things happening there in front of us that it could be a little confusing to follow, especially on video. So therefore, I wanted to give you a little bit of a clear explanation of what the story was about and how it unfolded. So the orchestra was really about these four characters, mainly the woman and her three partners in crime. and I think it was quite clear what they were trying to achieve. She was trying to act as a prostitute, an enchantress who would just dance at the window in order to lure the men from outside. And once they are inside the apartment, they would try to loot him completely and rob him and possibly harm him as well. The first man who entered was a very old man, and he was very, very horny, as we could see. And but quickly the three goons found out that he had absolutely no money on him and he was just a dirty old man. And then they just kick him out of the house without harming him too much. The second guy was a teenager, and as you can tell, he behaved the same. Men will be men, of course. And they found out that he also doesn't have any money on him, so they kick him out as well. Thankfully, they did not try to murder him. The third guy, however, was a little bit different. He was quite mysterious. He was looking like kind of a vampire, if you go by the attire that he was wearing. And this time around, the women fell for him. That was a little bit strange. The woman couldn't figure out how to seduce him properly, as he was having an expressionless face, and she was really confused what to do. And suddenly she feels more pull towards him. And finally her charm works on him, and he is also as attracted to her as she was to him. And that's when the three goons realized that this could go horribly wrong. So they try to rob him. They also find out that he has no money. So this time around they are a little bit angry because they are trying to get their woman. So they try to murder him. And that's where the story turns a little bit dark and sinister. And they try to murder him. I think they tried it for a couple of attempts. The first attempt they try to stab him and he just doesn't die. The second time around they hang him and he still doesn't die. So what Ivan Fisher was trying to portray through the story was that of passion and love, and of course seduction. The third man had so much passion to make love to this woman that he was just refusing to die. His soul was just refusing to leave his body. And the woman finally realizes it, and she also falls for him. So she thinks that if I don't make love to this man, he will probably not die in peace. So in order to appease his soul and his body, I think they make love. That's the end act of the movie, and then the orchestra, and then he could finally die peacefully. So that was the entire story. It's a little bit mysterious, confusing, but how Ivan Fisher crafted this beautiful narration through music, it was really amazing to watch. And this was my first time watching something like this, and it really had an amazing experience for the entire crowd. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and liked this small explanation. I don't know if it is a folk tale or not, maybe because I was trying to research about it on the internet, but I couldn't really find something about it. If you know this as some old folk tale, just comment down below and let me know. Otherwise, I will also try to find it out on Ivan Fisher's official website, and we'll try to figure out if he has mentioned something about this folk tale. Stay tuned for more adventures with me, and see you in my next video. Peace.